well, not a new thing, but rumors and specs. I haven't done a rumors and specs in a minute. So earlier this week, the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer dropped, and everybody was losing their mind because of the news, the black and red suit, the noir-looking suit, the fact that Samuel L. Jackson, who I'll be also mentioning again a little bit later, he made an appearance in the trailer. We knew that he was going to be in the movie from reports that were earlier on. I think it's good that Spider-Man's getting a lot of mentoring from, seasoned Marvel studio characters, and it seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. It reminds me of the not the current cartoon that's happening on Disney XD, but the one before that, Ultimate Spider-Man. The dynamic between Nick Fury training and trying to get Spider-Man to become the Ultimate Spider-Man. I wonder if they're going to mention that too. I want you to be an Ultimate Spider-Man, and be like on the last one where Iron Man was like, I want you to be better than me. What's the rumor and speculation about? So if you saw the trailer, you know that you saw Fishbowl head right there. Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting his name right there. I said Fishbowl, and it just made me. Let me. I can't believe I've just blanked out on the guy's name. I'm just gonna keep calling him Fishbowl because I'm like Jake Gyllenhaal is playing. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna say Hydroman. Oh my God, I'm gonna feel so stupid when I look this up. Jake Gyllenhaal is playing Mysterio. Oh God, I feel stupid. So everybody's talking about what they saw on the trailer with the whole magic thing. So I'm gonna just say this. There's a couple of things that people are thinking. One, Jake Gyllenhaal might have real magic. Two, Far From Home is taking place before the events of Infinity War and Endgame. Three, they already mentioned that they say that Jake Gyllenhaal might have real magic. Well, no, I already did that. So they're also saying that he's doing the whole I'm pretending to be a good guy until I'm revealed to be a bad guy thing. That's what I think is also happening on here. If you watch the things that I watch, you might be a fan of John Campea on the John Campea Show and Collider and whatnot. So John Campea has already debunked the whole Far From Home takes place before Infinity War and all that stuff. But I still feel like it does. It does, and I still feel like Far From Home takes place before that. Now, I looked at him and I said, because look, they're on the bus. They're on the bus. They're coming back to Harvard from a trip. John's like, well, you don't take a bus from the airport. Where are the bags at? You put the bags all the way in the back. They're between the seats. There's another bus taking their bags. I mean, there's a bunch of ways you can explain that. We're coming from an art museum. Well, you could have been coming from an art museum right from the airport. That was on the way from that. They could have had a stop at the art museum for whatever reason. They didn't. Did they specify that they went in the art museum and they were looking around and all that and whatnot? This could be the day after. The trip could have been an ongoing thing after they came back from their trip overseas. They could have got together. Hey, guess what? Tomorrow we're going to the art museum, and then we go to the art museum, and then boom! Oh my God! Almost all this stuff starts happening on an Infinity War. I mean, there's a bunch of ways you can explain it. Kevin Feige is not above trickery and making things look one way, and then turn it out to be another way, just to protect the whole thing. Now, I just feel that. I'm sorry. I just feel like it just makes sense to have it set before Endgame. Otherwise, you're going to get into the whole, why are you spoiling it? Oh my God, Spider-Man technically alive. I mean, we all knew that Spider-Man is not going to die. I mean, die. I mean, he's going to come back. They're going to like mess with the reality and whatnot. But I can't shake it. I feel like it would be better set if Far From Home was set before Infinity Wars and Endgame. I'm sorry. And until I see the movies, I'm still going to kind of believe it. I'm like 50-50 on it. I'm 50-50. I'm open to the possibility, and I'm going to take into consideration what the things that disprove it. Kevin Feige himself said, no, it doesn't. In Infinity War, they said they were coming back from an art museum, not from overseas. Who knows what that whole trip was supposed to be about after we get off the plane here. Hey, it's not over. Hey, remember, guys, you guys go home, wash up. We're going to go to a museum tomorrow. Cool. And then, boom, Infinity War starts. I mean, it's just easy to explain it and throw it in there. I mean, unless you just don't want it to be that. But hey, I mean, or it happens after the fact, and we just watch all this stuff between this trip to the damn museum and, you know, aliens invading and all that stuff. Fine, that's fine. That's fine. Hey, fair enough. I'm fair game. I'm a fair man. I know a lot about a little and a little about a lot of things. But is Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio, is he doing real magic? Now, the reason why people are asking this question is because Jake Gyllenhaal, when he's doing his thing, fighting the big water monster that could be Hydroman, sand monster or something that could be the Sandman, or a combination of the two. It could just be his illusions, or it could be the real threat that S.H.I.E.L.D. is trying to go after. And that's another thing now. The reason why I also believe that it takes place before Infinity Wars, or maybe around the same time, is you got Nick Fury and Maria together, like they are together in the end of Infinity Wars, before the dusting and stuff happening. So they're together. Look, I don't know. I still believe what I believe. But look, is that magic real, or is it just a Mysterio thing? I think it's just a Mysterio thing. I think he saw what was happening, or he may have seen something that's happening with these other wizards, maybe with Doctor Strange, probably with another wizard. Maybe he is a failed student who knows of real magic and knows of these wizards. Maybe this is why he's still alive. If what's his name is out there trying to kill all the wizards, too many wizards out there, he's probably still alive because he sucked. He was never a good one. He doesn't know any real magic. He couldn't get it going. You suck. So all you're good at is faking magic. You're not a real wizard. You're not a real threat. You're not on my level. And he's probably like, you know, forget you. I am on the level. I'll make it. If I can't do magic, I'll make magic. I'll make it look real. I'll make it hurt. And that's probably why it has the triangles in the eye in the middle and all that stuff. And that's probably why it looks the way it looks. He might know about these things, Doctor Strange and the temple and all these things. He might know of it. He might not be, he might have been a student. He might not have been any good. He might suck. But that might explain, I'll bring the picture up one more time, and it might explain why the power that Jake Gyllenhaal, and look at the gloves, man. Look at the way it looks like a picture with the square off fingers, kind of like a old school Jack Kirby kind of a thing. The way the fingers are spread out while he's doing the magic. That's a classic comic book pose right there, man. And it looks good. But look, you see the triangles, the squares, and everything that's happening right there, and then the color that they chose for him. It looks like that he knows about it. He was a student of Doctor Strange's, a colleague of them, an alumnus or whatever you want to call it, and he probably sucked. He probably couldn't get anything going, like the way Doctor Strange was trying to get the whole thing happening and wasn't happening. It probably never happened for him. This is what I speculate. This is what I would have said if I was writing. If we want to keep the collaborating and all that stuff going, hey, let's have Mysterio be a failed non-student student with the Doctor Strange storyline. But hey, that's what I speculate. That's what I think is up with it. And hey, prove me wrong. You don't know. I mean, just let me know. Comment and we'll talk about it. And once again, send an email, send it to me, and I'll read it all, and I'll comment to most of it. Now,